Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey!
And welcome to the first episode of 1TrackMind for 2007.
Wow.
I'm Danielle Stewart.
I'm Lou Santini.
And I don't know about you, Lou, but I'm already feeling like this is going to be a delicious year.
Yes, I have a chubby just on today's show alone. Here we go. We're starting off the new year with this week's episode, the theme being Do It Yourself.
Wow.
We're featuring stories, projects, and websites for those times when sometimes it's better to take things into your own hands, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know what they say, if you want something done right.
Do it yourself.
But first, I'd like to remind everybody that we are finally up and running on iTunes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So make sure to subscribe, leave us a comment, and if we get enough subscribers, they'll feature us.
Yes, and quick shout-outs to Blondie Locks in Whittier, California, 2 people from Ohio, Susie Sudahara and Jason Novicki, and my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Mom, both of our moms watching the show.
So supportive.
1TrackMind, mom-friendly.
Well, I think you should make your #1 resolution for 2007 for good sexual karma to leave a comment or two on 1TrackMind or on iTunes.
There you go. All right, lovers, the Barry White music is playing. I've got the candles lit. I'm wearing my mesh thong. Enough foreplay. It's time for headlines.
Woo!
Here we go. Man, I love when you do that. All right, the good news. Durex is looking for test pilots for their new condoms. The bad news, they're mainly seeking testes testers in New Zealand because apparently New Zealanders are the most sexually active men and women in the world.
Note to self. Move to New Zealand. I don't get it. I mean, are they trying to say that Americans aren't sexually active enough? I mean, clearly, Durex needs to subscribe to our show.
Yes, I'm only one man. I can only do so much.
Anyway, applicants in New Zealand can go to explorersclub.co.nz.
I would like to read the ad for this, though, for Condom Testers. It wanted, self-starter, highly motivated, able to spearhead initiatives.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't sound like you're qualified.
Ooh.
Yes, but I am a fast learner, and in the right environment with the right people, I could really blossom, so to speak. Next up, we've talked about teledildonics many times on this show. It's kind of like a buzzword. Now, Kyle at /dong.org is leading La Revolucion.
Yeah.
That's right. He has turned his Xbox into a seXbox,
Wow.
Nice.
complete with male and female attachments.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you can handle a soldering gun, you can create something that will give your video games a little something extra, and it'll give you a whole new meaning for the word joystick. That's a fact.
Some possible names of games in the seXbox future: Grand Theft Auto Erotica,
Yeah, sure.
Immoral Combat,
Naturally.
Flight Stimulator.
There you go. And old school asteroids, Donkey Dong, and my favorite, Tetris.
Very nice.
Subtle.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, now for our final do-it-yourself story. If you're a closet exhibitionist, a budding porn star, or maybe you just want to take advantage of Lindsay and Brittany's recent pantyless thunder,
Sorry.
you can post a nude photo of yourself on ishotmyself.com. Thousands of women and men, actually, are posting nude photos of themselves, calling it self-ploitation.
Yeah, now if the site seems to be a little similar to beautifulagony.com, which we featured a few weeks ago, there's a reason for that. They're a sister website. It's kind of like Girls Gone Wild without the drunkenness, falling, or shame. This company has definitely figured out, between the two websites, how to get people naked. I could learn a thing. I just want to be in their training program because they've got game. I could learn something.
I Shot Myself claims to get more visitors than the Guggenheim's website and have more original portraits than the Louvre. I think it's great to see people getting more comfortable with their bodies, and frankly, I don't think that there's a more unique personal gift you can give someone than a nude photo of yourself.
A gift for the nude photo. If I get a nude photo as a gift from a girl, it's game on.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's no beating around the bush, so to speak.
Well, what if she doesn't mean it that way? Like, you know.
What could she not mean? This, man, this is why I fail with women. A woman gives me a nude photo of herself, and I'm not supposed to assume she's clearing the runway for me. What?
I mean, she could just be comfortable with her body and into free expression.
Yeah, be comfortable and express yourself freely at my house. It's not on the net. And I'm taking the pictures. Ow! I'm taking the pictures and then waiting for you to be famous and then selling them to the Inquirer.
And you wonder why you don't date.
I don't wonder at all. I know exactly why I don't date. I'm terrible at it. And if it's such a great idea, why don't you post pictures of yourself and I shot myself? Tell you what, if Danielle does it, I will do it.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, if you do it, you're going to have to get out the zoom lens, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so that's 5 shows, 5 small penis jokes. You're batting 1,000. You happy now?
All right, well, keeping with the theme of our show for Do It Yourself, are you ready for our Factasm?
Give it to me. You know I love the Factasm.
All right, well, 31% of American women say that they can achieve orgasm through fantasy alone.
Wow. 30, what?
Yeah.
Fantasy, no sex, not even masturbation,
Just thinking about sex.
Okay, well, to recap today's show, men, if a woman sends you a nude photo of yourself, apparently this means nothing, so keep it in your pants. And women can actually have orgasm just by thinking about it now, so who needs men?
The other 69%. Let's not forget about us.
69.
All right, well, that's it for our episode of 1TrackMind. Check us out next week. In the meantime, for more information on the stories we covered tonight or to subscribe, go to 1TrackMind.com. I'm Danielle Stewart.
And I'm depressed, confused, and frustrated. Aww. As always.
Put her here.
Aww. Stories, projects, and websites.
Watermelons and carrots. Watermelons and carrots.
3 big breasts, everybody?
Yes, and I'm only 13.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible joke. Isn't that old joke? Girl goes in for her first gyno exam, and the doctor takes a stethoscope, and he goes, big breaths. And she's like, yes, and I'm only 13. It's terrible.